So today we are going to pick from where we left off. My name is Nixon, by the way, and my first tutorial I did on how to plot out the head shape and the rest of the contents inside the head. And we are going to smart color today, and apart from that we're also going to plot out the body very quick. If you haven't watched my first tutorial, you just have to make a click of the buttons in YouTube and look for it, because you'll get a better understanding on the tools I use, why I use them, and when I use them. Now let's begin the coloring. The process is actually quite simple. This is the part where I'm going to tackle in details. So we'll just kind of create a new vector layer, name it color. After naming it color, we'll come to the shapes, take the grid. You can adjust the horizontal and vertical spaces that you want, but I'm just going to leave it like this. I will probably not even use all of them. So now the color picker. So I'll come and import another image on top of my reference image, and this image this time will be the color I want for the skin, which is this one. Yeah, that's the image. Then I'll make sure to pick the color, the part of the color that I want. Could be on the darker side. No, you want the lighter side. After picking up the color, I just disable it or close the eye. Then we just kind of, select this one once again, and take the paint bucket tool and throw in the color. After that, we're going to work around the color of the rest of the contents in the head, whereby I'll just choose a color. Let's say this one is for the eye white, and I throw it in together. Then I take another color. I only pick the one for the skin. I don't think I need to pick the others. Okay, I'll pick the one for the skin and make it a little bit dark. And that I'll throw in the color there. Yeah, I usually have a darker version of the skin and the lighter version. So I think, okay, we need to do one for the pupils. I don't like my pupils too dark, and they should be going towards a specific kind of blue, somewhere around there. Then I throw in the paint bucket there. Now we are done with the color of the skin, the eye white, the pupil, and the variation color of the skin. I call it variable color. Now after I throw in my colors, now we want to start coloring this head shape, whereby I'll select the layer, then come to fill and take the first tool over there, select the outline, not the fill really, but yeah, we come to fill and select the second, actually it's the second, the second tool. Then select it. When it turns red, you know that you have selected the stroke, but this time we're targeting the fill. So we'll come to the number of options on top of this window and click on fill. Then now you are free to create the shape, but before you create the shape, make sure that you picked the color of the skin. Then you create the shape. When you click outside of it, this is the result. We'll do the same for the eye white. Still on the second fill shape, on the second fill tool, we click on that. Then we make sure we pick the white color. So this, I feel like this one is too white. Let's make it back a notch. Yeah, that would be okay. Then we'll simply create the shape. Click outside, that's the thing you're looking for. So I'll just kind of change this one real quick. Oh, no. Control Z first. Yeah, I will take it down a bit. Then we'll come to the color and yeah, change that one there. Now this one is supposed to be the color of the eye white. Now we go to the eye white once again. We take now the second tool on fill tab. Then we kind of just create the shape. Yeah, that is what I was targeting. Also for the left eye white, with that selected, select this one and create the shape. And for the pupils, right pupil, just kind of select that one. Then we make sure we've picked the color we want before we create the shape. And yeah, next we do for the left pupil. Then we also create the shape. That's it. When we hide this one and we hide the color, then kind of just have this one. Oh, and the nose, we kind of just forgot the nose, so we'll unhide the color, pick one, then come to the nose, take the second one for shape creation, create the fill. That's it. Then there's something that we can do with this first to just kind of select. We don't want the fill, so we'll select the stroke. Now here we can edit the stroke. We can reduce the size of the stroke. And yeah, if we don't want the stroke at all, there's a tool here still on the fill. We could just hide the stroke with it. It doesn't mean that the stroke isn't there. It is there, only that it has been hidden, but it still exists. So yeah, you're done with the coloring, so you can hide the color that we have created, and we can start to plot out the body. So just right below the head, you select the layer below the head and create a new vector layer and name it neck. Remember, the neck has to be below the head. Now for the neck, we shall just come and create a shape. And this time we shall go for a rectangle, and just do one there. Oh, the stroke is too thin. Take it to 1. Good. Now after drawing that, now we want to edit it by adding points. So we'll add a point there, and we add a point there. This one is just for the purpose of symmetrizing it. We'll add a point here too, and These ones are important. These points here are important. Let's say in case you want to bend the neck. Many various, very many reasons. So now that we have our points, let's make sure that this one is centered at 0. Since we want to symmetrize it, this one too, centered at 0. X coordinates should be equal to 0. Then now we can take these two and select that one and mirror. Now I feel like this neck is too wide, so Control Z and take the lower point and mirror it. Yeah, that neck should be perfect. She's a fat character, so you're keeping that in mind. But this neck will work for me best. So after we have our neck, so I shall put in mind that this neck, there will be like a line of the shirt, yeah, after the neck, line of the shirt after the neck, where it will create the collar, and for these other 2 points will determine where the neck actually starts. So I'll select them and maybe tweak them a bit to where I want her neck to start. Yeah, somewhere around there. Then now I shall find out the coordinates of this one if they are changed. I zero them out, and again I symmetrize them by mirroring. And yeah, we have our neck. Our neck is actually done, so we are going to the torso, and the torso will actually be below the neck. So we'll select the layer below the neck and create another vector, name it torso. Yeah, we'll name that torso. What the hell? My English is quite vague, but as long as you understand. So for the torso, we'll also take the rectangle tool, and we just kind of, yeah, try to get them working on the kind of, then before you finish the torso, you should keep in mind the kind of clothes you want her to wear. So I think I have a sample, but something close to this. So I won't go for this kind of, I don't know, shirt. Are they called shirts? Only girls would know that. So I will just go for a normal kind of t-shirt, and then these we call them, in our language we call them dungarees. They're things that you wear, and they have these kind of strips attached to the whatever will be below. And yeah, that's the kind of clothes I want. I'll lose the jacket. I don't need the jacket. So and let's start creating. So having this in mind, we shall go back to Moho and try to create something that will look similar to that. So the torso, we are having in mind that there will be a short beginning from somewhere around the waist, right? Let's take a look at it again. Yeah, somewhere around the waist. So we shall keep the torso relevantly long so that it can be tucked inside the short. Then we shall add points on top and below, and also on the sides. Then we shall transform them. let's say I want this point to be around here. It should be tucked in inside the short, so the short will be a bit on the outer edge. Then we just fix the positions first before we get to do anything else. And since we've edited this side, we just need to symmetrize it. So you select the one below and mirror the whole thing. Then yeah, we have our torso, but I forgot to take this up a bit. Yeah. Then we mirror it once again, and that will be perfect. Then the neck, let's edit the neck a bit. Just take this one over here. Then, well, I don't think we need this one over here. I'll just delete it. Then we'll take this one up a bit. Make sure that it's on the 0. Then we just kind of mirror it. Good. Now that will be our neck together with the torso. And now we have our torso and neck. Shall we create the short? Yeah, the short which will be below. So let's also create that vector, name it short. Now the short will also take the rectangle tool and do a bit of that towards the end of the crotch. Then we shall add a point down here, and we add 2 more here and here. This is the procedure for me to create anything related to a short. Then before we add points on the side, let's adjust these points to go up. Good. And after adjusting, these ones will also have to go up. Then we shall change the X position to the 0 for this one, since we want to mirror it. We shall also add a point up here. I'll bring it down a bit. Since this one has been zeroed out, we can now mirror it. Just mirror it, and yeah, perfect. Then there's also one thing I usually do, adding points to this other side. So here I usually add like about 2 points. Usually add 2 points. This other side also 2 points. Then I mirror it again. After getting them in the position I want, we have our shot, but it's incomplete. So we'll create the short legs. I call them short legs when we are creating the actual legs of the character. So I believe I can leave it from here and stay tuned to my next tutorial. We were targeting only coloring, but I had to go an extra mile and do some little body, body plotting. See you next time.